Welcome to On the Edge with JP Devine from Central Maine Sunday. On the Edge with JP Devine audio is made possible by our subscribers like you. Thank you for listening and supporting local journalism in Central Maine. Now here's JP Devine.
The Great Debate. Good morning. What was that? Who are those two guys keeping me awake? I tuned in, as political junkies do, losing sleep to watch J.D. Vance and Timothy Watts throw punches at each other. I must say that I wasn't surprised the morning after to learn how few of you stayed up with me to watch the backup guys throw few punches and look barely ready to go to the big prom. The usual backup faces, always barely unknown to the weary public, seemed to many to be understudies pulled out of the shadows to be ready to go on in case the stars got hit by fate's fickle hand. History has shown us how wrong that picture is. VPs are rarely camera ready. Basically, they're picked to sit in the big office next to the winners in all the photo ops. They're like the best man at the wedding or in Nixon's choice, the head usher, Gerald Ford. We're lucky that Joe Biden, a great president looking pale at this year's end, picked Kamala Harris, who it turns out had star quality. Ordinarily, we don't see or hear about these backup duos until the big guy dies or runs out his term or, like Tricky Dick, resigns. Oh yeah, the debate. Did we hear any debating? I saw what appeared to be two college guys from different fraternity houses going at each other before the big game. We saw the very earnest Tim Walz taking notes like he was in class. Not good. But we do know by now that Tim has pretty good Democratic credentials to back up Kamala Harris to defeat the Donald and run the country. Tim Walz has served since 2019 as the 41st governor of Minnesota and was a member of the U.S. House of Representatives and the ranking member of the House Veterans Affairs Committee. All good. All that came from making notes. We came this night having watched candidate Kamala Harris with a smile, grabbed Donald Trump by his lapels, drag him across the screen, beat his wounded ear back, and leave him virtually speechless. Then we were reintroduced to J.D. Vance, chosen to give class to the ticket. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but what I saw was, in my opinion, the devil's advocate. A younger, thinner guy with a neat beard and his father's eyes. More hair, no golf slacks and makeup, who, after 5 unchecked lies, made up a story about Haitians eating house pets like Cheerios. How's that for losing the votes of millions of pet owners? At Harris' Democratic convention, we watch her choose the happy-faced man of the people, the all-American Tim Walz, 41st governor of Minnesota, school teacher, a member of the House of Representatives, and the ranking member of the House Veterans Affairs Committee from 2017 to 2019. Bingo. Am I misled to perceive Perhaps to see in Kamala's eyes a much younger version of her old boss, Joe Biden, with white hair, but a younger, 60-year-old happy family man who owns a closet of plaid shirts. Bingo. For this old Hollywood voter, Tim Walz happily reminds me of a grown-up Andy Hardy, Mickey Rooney, or Jimmy Stewart, stumbling through the first half of Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. Remember how that turned out? Sign me up.
Thanks for listening to On the Edge with JP Devine. On the Edge with JP Devine audio is made possible by our subscribers like you. Thank you for supporting local journalism in Central Maine.